Ah, what's up? What's up, AW Lights? Aaron Order, your host, AW Aaron Order. What's up? I hope you're all having a good Thursday. Beautiful, good Thursday night. Maybe it's Friday if you're in other parts of the country or the world. Maybe it's still the afternoon or the evening, whatever, wherever you are. Appreciate all of you. Okay. Yeah, so welcome to my channel, AW Aaron Order. Before we get into this, these topics for tonight. If you're new to my channel, you're checking out my channel for the first time and you see what you like, please subscribe and smash the like button. And for your current subscribers, whether you're watching this live or on replay, please smash the like button. And for new and current subscribers, if you haven't already yet, please join membership down below. Not that expensive for both tiers. Please. I really, really appreciate it. But I do hope you're all doing good tonight. Really good tonight. We got, I don't know if it's a packed house show tonight, but we got, I don't know if I consider it a show. Packed house stream tonight, I'll say that. And yeah, some things came up today that have caught my eye, my attention, that I think are very interesting, will catch your interest too. That that my viewers that are mostly interested in. And I'd like to say hello to anybody that's in the chat. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. What's up, Sideways? Just gotta pin this. Pin my freaking thing. Send invitations out for coming on. Hope people come and check in. Red, Fish Escape, Blinded, Degrassi. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get in this. All right. So, according to Deadline, yes, the trade deadline, Thunderbolts or new Avengers director Jake. How do you say his last name? Schneider? Jake Schreier, whatever. Schreier. Reportedly is in early talks to direct the X-Men movie for the MCU. Early talks. It means negotiating talks. Doesn't mean a deal's done and that he is going to direct it. It means he's in talks, and there's always a possibility that talks don't go anywhere. Okay? They may be talking and they may get close to an agreement, an idea, or the talks go in the other direction. That's what talks means. It's basically negotiating. But guys. But guys. Let's get our thoughts on this. My thoughts. people's thoughts. Whatever. Why I'm a little surprised and a little and not a little surprised and I'm like yeah, you know what? I I can see it. Maybe I understand why they would want him to direct it. All right. Okay. Now I got to where am I a little shocked, a little surprised? Well, I don't know what the obviously Avengers Doomsday is coming soon. So the fallout from Avengers Doomsday, fallout from Avengers Doomsday. Okay, fallout Avengers Doomsday. I would figure that after the recent success, I mean, Thunderbolts obviously box office wise is not drawing as people think, but that movie was amazing. Red Diddy, but the reception for that movie was great. But I figured after Avengers Doomsday, I figured you know what they go back to like doing not a Thunderbolts sequel, just with a new Avengers title. So it's a sequel to Thunderbolts to be called New Avengers 2 or something. I don't know. That's what I figured would happen, and he would come back to direct that. But that's what I was figuring. Like when I saw this, I'm like, yeah, you know what? When I saw this come break today or possibly happening, I'm like, I figured he'd come back for a sequel to Thunderbolts eventually down the line. But most of it may not be the case. And it's obviously gonna play into the fall of, of Avengers Doomsday, and I'm pretty sure the X Men movie will be the fall of Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. Okay, both movies. We know we're getting X Men introduced in. Well, we're getting the rest of the X Men because the X Men has already been introduced. But we're getting the rest of the X Men introduced in Avengers Doomsday. But I understand why they would want to have him be directing X Men. If you really think about it, it makes perfect sense why he's a perfect director. Obviously, Marvel will have a little more control over him than, let's say, a more of an established director, a higher prestige director, right? But what Thunderbolts has done, if you watch Thunderbolts, has done such a great emotional, emotional kind of story with the characters that it showcased, like Lena, like Bob, John Walker, and a group of characters coming together to take on its force. Well, the X Men are kind of like that. They're kind of like a family, a group of characters together as a family, right? To protect mutant kind, or to believe in peace. Well, to believe in peace with humanity, right? That's Professor Xavier's belief. And I understand the family dynamic. The X Men are like a family together, and so seeing Jake with the Thunderbolts, I can see why, because of the coming together kind of thing, the issues, the problems they have, because every X Men character, in some way or form, does have problems. Problems. Mighty, right? Um, like Wolverine obviously has his problems. Cyclops has his problems. His relationship with Jean Grey. Jean Grey has his problems. Storm has her problems. Beast has her problems. Rogue has her problems. Gambit, they all have problems. They all have issues, right? And this director for Thunderbolts has really done a good job in the Thunderbolts New Avengers movie of showing that, getting the actors and actresses in the movie to express the characters through emotion, through storytelling, through tough moments, tough moments, uh, uh, through adversity, through getting stuff like that, belonging, being through being alone, stuff like that. So the family dynamic of Thunderbolts, well, coming a group of people coming together, which is different than the X Men in a way. They're already grouped together, right? I don't think the X Men are going to form uh, in the movie. I think they'll already be a team. They'll already be a team. Okay, but I understand why. I understand why, and This is a big task. Big task. This is a big task for him. Like Thunderbolts, yeah, Thunderbolts is definitely a big huge not moment, not a moment. I would say a big huge film for him to do, but it showcase not really showcase characters that are much on a lesser scale, right? Yeah, some of them have been previous MCU stuff, but some of them are forgettable. Like people, I don't know how many people remember Ghost. Um, MCU fans will probably remember Ghost, but I don't know how many people remember Ghost. John Walker. The thing with difference is X Men people know the X Men, and when I mean that people know the X Men, obviously they know Wolverine. I mean, yeah, you could put Deadpool, but they know others from the X Men, like Cyclops, Beast, Rogue, Gambit, Storm. People know who they are, and it might be a bigger task, a big commitment. Okay, right? It's the X Men. It's a bigger stage. It's a huge stage, and this isn't somebody. This isn't a group of characters like the Thunderbolts, where it's the director's job in the Thunderbolts to get people to care about the Thunderbolts, especially establish more of the Alina story, a little bit of Ghost, obviously Sentry, John Walker. Both X Men. How much? How much can you do with Wolverine? Sure, she could do stuff with Wolverine, right? Wolverine. The thing is, X Men. The X Men stuff is focused on Wolverine a lot. Wolverine has got a lot of character development, right? And they haven't really done a good job of the other characters, like Cyclops. Like Cyclops hasn't been exactly something to focus on. Storm, even Rogue, like Beast. Well, Beast a little bit. I mean, the last decade Beast. They tried it with Jane Grey, the last two X Men movies that bombed. They heavily focused on her, especially in the 2019 film, which, yeah. So, so the thing here is with this, the Thunderbolts. The characters needed that. The characters needed some development. Yelena, because for Yelena, they want to establish her. They want the MCU. They want to establish her as someone as a forefront, something part of the part of the future of the MCU, and the only way to do that is help build help build her character up a bit, right? You got people invested in her. Okay. They have to do the same with X-Men. Now the X-Men is gonna be harder because not as easy. Because there's gonna be a bigger audience for an X-Men movie than Thunderbolts. Clearly, no question about it. Like X-Men is a much bigger IP than Thunderbolts, and as much as much as I like Thunderbolts, it's no comparison to the X Men. Um, Not even a Fantastic Four is comparison to the X Men. I would say what would be big the biggest in the X Men. The X Men I would say Avengers, Spider Man, X Men are the big three of Marvel, right? For the MCU, no other project would be big as X Men, Spider Man, or Marvel. Fantastic Four is not going to be it. And Nicholas Hollis coming back. It's not coming back as Beast because he's in Superman. But it's just that so people people are gonna have high expectations of Jake, right? Right? People are gonna have high expectations of the director if he is gonna sign on and do this movie, X Men, because it's X Men, right? It's X Men. It's them giving Marvel giving this guy a reward to do a bigger IP in the MCU, an X Men. Okay, it's like here's a promotion. We're thinking of just a good job with Thunderbolts. We're thinking of hiring you to do X Men. It's like a promotion, right? Promotion for this guy. This guy. Okay. There's there's going to be a lot of pressure. Yeah, obviously there was pressure on Thunderbolts, not because there's a lot of pressure on Thunderbolts. Well, there's a lot of pressure on every MC movie, but specifically one I'm factoring in. I'm gonna pick out Thunderbolts is because obviously it's one of the movies. It's the second last movie that's gonna lead to Doomsday. Also, the MCU quality as of late, right, with films hasn't exactly been up to par. I mean, there's been some good films in between, right? All right, right. Mm. Excuse me for a sec. Excuse me for a sec, guys. Okay, okay. Shit. Oh man, okay. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I'm good. I'm back. Okay. Where the hell was I? Shit. That completely threw me off guard. See, people, okay, I'm back. Sorry. But where was I? Oh fuck. All right. Okay. Oh, stop whining, Randy. You don't know what you're talking about. You didn't see the movie. I don't think you saw the movie. Okay. Uh, but this is going to be. We'll see. And people are gonna have faith. People are having faith and confidence, as they should. But this is a task, a bigger task for this director. Because this is not Thunderbolts. This is a fucking X Men. This is the X Men, one of the most beloved IPs in Marvel. Can't fuck this up. You cannot Marvel. You cannot afford to fuck up the X Men. You can't. You can't. You can't afford to fuck up the X Men. Okay? Because not obviously it will not be a good look. And people are gonna if you fuck up the X Men, people are gonna lose more faith in you. More faith. More faith. Okay? You can't fuck up the X Men. You can't afford to fuck up the X Men. Actually, you can't afford to fuck up anything. Okay? MCU. You can't fuck up Fantastic Four. Well, you can't fuck up the Fantastic Four, man. Okay? Seriously? You can't fuck up the Fantastic Four either. Okay? I mean, you can't fuck up anything that's leading to Doomsday. Yeah, Brandon from another universe. I know that. You can't fuck up anything that leads into Doomsday. You can't fuck anything up. Okay, you do that. Captain America: Brave New World might have, hurt it, then, but then you got this movie, which is people love, except, well, he never saw it, so. Red 80 is from another universe. Yes, he is. Okay, but I mean, people are gonna really, really pissed. I mean, I actually think people would be more pissed off if Fantastic Four sucked because people would know it's the next movie that's going to Avengers Doomsday, and that's their big event, right? Avengers Doomsday is their fucking big event, and people are really, really excited for Avengers Doomsday to see the X Men coming in, and if that sucks, and if Fantastic Four sucks, man, are people gonna be excited for an X Men movie? Okay. Everything is garbage according to you, man. Everything is garbage according to you. Reddity, Reddity, everything. I don't know yet. It's too early. It's too early. I can't. Okay. I may not stream long tonight, guys. Let you know. This may be a short ass stream. But I'm definitely gonna stream Saturday longer. I think I know I plan to stream Saturday. Okay. Um, let's move on to my next topic. Next topic. They don't end it unless Blinded comes on. Blinded, alright, whatever. Okay. So one obviously before I changed the title and the thumbnail, I put Miles Morales and Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now why did I put that as my thumbnail as my title for a stream originally? Because there was a casting for Spider-Man Brand New Day that caught my attention. Okay, announced today. A Puerto Rican actress was announced to sign on Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, people putting the connection together that Miles Morales is half Puerto Rican, right? It's Puerto Rican and half black, right? And so you put that together, the fact that they had a Puerto Rican actress. Oh my! Oh, they're going to introduce Miles Morales in the MCU. You're P Diddy himself. You're a P Diddy from himself. Okay. Maybe, but this sideways. Let's just have fun with this. All right. Let's just have fun with this. Okay. Otherwise, you're just bursting the bubble, man. Okay. I mean, look. Obviously, casting a Puerto Rican actress for Spider-Man New is gonna set things up. It's gonna get people talking. Oh my God! It's gonna introduce Miles Morales. They hired a Puerto Rican actress, and the Puerto Rican actress is 52 years old. That's not too old. That's not too old. Okay, for for that character to have a son, a 15-year-old, 14-year-old son. She could have had Miles at what, 35, 36. It's not ridiculous, man. It's not a dumb idea. So if you have an issue with the age, no, man. Miles Morales is not going to be a kid. Or I mean, a kid under 10 years old if they introduce the MCU. Okay, the parent will probably be, I don't know, 35 to 40 to 45, 35 to the 50 range. Okay. Okay? Like relax. How old was Marissa Tomei as Aunt May. Yeah, she wasn't as old as Sally Field or the other actress, but Marissa Tomei has been around, right? Been around. She's not in her 40s. She's in her 50s, I believe, Marissa Tomei. So it's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous kind of age is an issue. No, 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 no. She's 60 years old, man. I'm actually off, man. She looks good for a 60-year-old. Okay. So relax on the age gap, man. Marissa Tomei was 2017, 2016, right? Made her debut in the MCU. Her debut in the MCU. 2016, just 9 years ago. Oh, guess what? She's 51, 50 years old. Relax, guys. Relax on the age. I see some people over in the X account. Relax on the age, please. That's it. And yeah, I mean, look, if they hire a black actor in an undisclosed role that's bald or something, maybe that is. They are introducing Miles Morales. Okay. But I don't know. I don't think Sony wants Miles Morales to be the MCU yet. I don't think so. That's the case. Okay. I don't think they want to introduce Miles Morales in the MCU yet. So I'm gonna say it's no. It might be a college professor or a female. I don't think she'll play a villain. She doesn't seem like she's cast as a villain. I feel like the villain will be somebody they announce. Okay. I hate the idea where the subjects of Marvel they they the villain is such a secret. They cast his actor, but we don't know who he's playing. They always keep the villain secret. I really don't like that. I don't think they need to do that for Spider-Man. I mean, obviously with Spider-Man Far From Home. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking this too. I'm thinking that I think Sony wants to focus on the Spider Verse with Miles to get that over with in 2027, right? To finish off the cliffhanger from 2023 film, and then they probably will do a live action Miles Morales project, and that live action Miles Morales project, maybe that could be an MCU movie. Maybe. I don't think it's because I still believe Tom Holland, Peter Parker still has room to grow. Still has room to grow. Has room to grow as him turning into more of a somebody who could do things by himself and more of a leader. Because through his film, I mean, all the films he's been in MCU, whether it's from the Marvel Studios or Sony, he's growing as a character as a young teen, have mentors and stuff. It's time for him to continue to grow to a point in this new saga to a point where he's grown into a young leader where he can lead, lead younger heroes. And maybe waiting till Miles Morales solo film is that film. Okay. Maybe they could do that, right? Like. I think. I mean, look. Remember. Sony did say they're regrouping on the Spider-Man live action stuff, right? After the box office flop disaster, whatever you want to say about Craven. They're reshaping, refocusing, right? Taking a step back, not really announcing anything. They're gonna take a bit of a hiatus, bit of a break. And if they do that and they decide to get back into making live action Spider-Man based movies, maybe they'll take it fucking seriously. Take it fucking seriously. And don't treat it as a joke. Why Mr. Negative? Ma- okay. Scar Spider film. Man, I was hoping more people would watch. But you know what? I know those people only like to watch my Spider-Man stuff. I mean, my Superman stuff. When I talk Superman, people come watch. I don't know if they're gonna do Amazing Spider-Man 3. I don't know if it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary. Ah. Okay, guys. Short stream. Yeah, I expected more. But I'm good because I'm like my Superman stream as well. I thank you for coming to short stream, and I'm gonna go on for 5 more minutes though. Okay. Um, let you all know, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Let you all know that, right? So I'm not streaming tomorrow. Let you know. But I plan to upload a video tomorrow. Okay. I plan to upload a video tomorrow. Okay. Peacemaker, based on the Peacemaker trailer, and maybe I might make a video on the X-Men thing. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'll make a video on the X-Men tomorrow. Okay. And then early on Saturday. Oh no, I don't have time. Shit. So I'm gonna make a video either on X-Men or Peacemaker tomorrow, and then Saturday I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk more about the Peacemaker trailer as a live stream. Okay. Got it. All right. Just before Backlash. WWE Backlash. Man, unfortunately, I would have made the X Men. I would have made the X Men video today. I would have made an X Men video today, but when I checked my phone, I wasn't home. So yeah, if I was home, the X Men video would have been up already. Okay. All right. So yeah, guys, be on the lookout for a video tomorrow, and then a stream on Saturday about Peacemaker, probably Peacemaker, and maybe a couple other things. All right, on Saturday, and then yeah, all right, short ass stream. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below, and go visit Red 80 in his